Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we are going to be finding out what happens if you bring Jamie back to the Chelonians instead of to his sister, Mary Linton, in one of the early missions you can do in Chapter 2. So this is something you guys really wanted me to test after my bringing Sadie Adler back to her ranch video, because in this mission that we're going to get to in a little bit, Jamie Gillis becomes Arthur's companion, and you can basically take him anywhere. So we're going to try some experiments in this video today, but it all begins after the Chapter 2 mission paying a social call, when Arthur gets a letter at his camp from Mary Linton.
Dear Arthur, I've written this letter 100 times or more, and I cannot get it right. It's me. You know it's me from the bad handwriting. I know I said when we last spoke, and I was going off to get married, that we would not speak again. I know I said a lot of things, and I meant them, I suppose, at the time. But I'm not so proud as to not speak to people who care for me, or cared for me. I've been in Valentine for a couple of months. I had some bad luck, and, well, it's a long story and not an interesting one, but I am here for now. I saw a couple of the girls, or whatever the polite term is for them, that ran with you and your associates in town, and I heard tell of a man who sounded like you. I would love to see you again if you could spare me a little bit of your time. I'm renting a room at Chadwick Farm, just north of Valentine. Yours, Mary Linton.
So after Arthur reads that letter, he needs to find Mary just to the north of Valentine. She's at this place called Chadwick Farm, and Arthur can visit at any time, and this is the conversation that will occur.
Yes?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you, ma'am. Is Mrs. Linton in?
I'll go see.
Mrs. Linton, a caller for you.
Hello, Arthur.
Mary?
I heard you and your friends was around.
Okay. Where's what's his name?
Died.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Happened a while ago. Pneumonia.
Bad business.
Sure.
So, well, you've been made a widow and you come here looking for me, is that it?
No, ain't like that, Arthur.
Oh, okay.
Listen, Arthur, I'm... my family. I need your help.
You mean the family that always looked down on me? And you want me to help them?
It's my little brother, Jamie.
I always liked Jamie, at least compared to the rest of them.
He's broken Daddy's heart.
Daddy has a heart.
Don't make me beg you, Arthur.
My money, my life, me. I wasn't good enough.
I'm sorry. We need your help real bad. Little Jamie's joined the Chelonians, that strange religious order.
Good for him.
They're quite mad, Arthur. They'll kill him. You're the only person he'd listen to.
So, I'm too rough to marry into your family, but it's okay to ask me to help in saving your family.
I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to help me, but I think of you often.
Long time ago now.
I'm begging you, Arthur.
I say let Jamie live Jamie's life and not the nightmare that his daddy dreamed up for him.
Jamie's so innocent, Arthur. Please, Arthur. Will you help me?
Where is it?
Somewhere out near Carmody Dell, I think. The rancher there said he'd seen him around the Cumberland Forest. I just want him back, Arthur. If you find him, bring him to me at the station.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll owe you.
You already owe me.
So obviously, in order to try this, Arthur has to say yes, and he needs to help Mary Linton. And now she is looking for Jamie, who has joined the Chelonians. So you can visit the Chelonians at any time, who are at the top of the mountain of Granite Pass, and if you visit them for the first time, this is what will happen.
Gentlemen!
Shell of safety.
Can I speak to the boy?
Arthur?
Hello, son. Your sister is very worried.
The boy has chosen a path, sir. The path to truth.
Well, his sister just wants to speak with him.
Arthur, I've chosen a path.
The boy has chosen a path. He's chosen safety. What path have you chosen, sir?
I'm still searching, I guess.
We are all searching. Chelonianism is about searching. What do we search for, do you think?
I don't know. Safety? Safety and meaning?
Jamie knows the truth. But of course, you may speak with him.
Exactly. If your teachings are so great, what harm can I do?
I'm not coming with you, Arthur!
Just come and speak with Mary, then make up your mind!
So no matter what choices you choose in terms of talking to the Chelonian Master, Jamie will ultimately run off, and it is going to be up to you to chase after him and get him back. Now, what happens next is Jamie runs away, and he eventually reaches a crossroad where he gets to the other side of a train track, and Arthur doesn't make it before the train goes by, and this encounter occurs.
Please, Arthur! I'm a man now. I found something. A calling.
You're just a kid! You're making a big mistake!
I'm not taking advice from you. You're an outlaw. You leave me alone. They're good people. I'm warning you, Arthur Morgan. Leave me alone.
Please, kid. Put that gun down.
I warn you, Arthur. I don't want to live anymore.
Kid, just calm down.
Leave me alone.
Now calm down. Let's go see your sister.
Okay. Okay.
It's okay, kid.
Have I been a terrible fool, Arthur?
I don't know. I don't know enough about it. But one thing I do know. There ain't no shame in looking for a better world.
I missed you, Arthur. Are you and Mary sweet on one another again?
Oh, no. That's all a long time ago, son.
Okay, so at this point, the game instructs you to take Jamie Gillis back to his sister Mary, who is actually at the train station in Valentine. But as I mentioned, Jamie becomes your companion, which basically means that you can take him wherever you want. You don't specifically have to take him back to Valentine. So I was thinking, what would be a cool experiment if we could bring Jamie back to the Chelonians, where he just sort of left and abandoned them? And this was pretty cool. So when we got to the top of the mountain, I was a little bit disappointed that all of the Chelonians were gone. However, there was still some good news here. The Chelonian camp was still here. And this is something that you typically won't see if you go up onto this mountain outside of this mission, and if you return in the epilogue. Their camp won't be available. So I was thinking maybe Jamie would say some unique lines of dialogue about returning up to the Chelonian camp. But aside from the conversation he was having with Arthur and the random bits of dialogue where he'll say like, hey, where are we going? Or we're not going the right direction. But I'm pretty sure that was just generic, not specific to the fact that we were back up on the Chelonian mountain. But once again, this gave us the opportunity to check out this place up here, which actually was really cool. There's a couple of like little tents and there's seating areas and stuff like that. And there is actually things that you can gather from this camp, which is pretty cool. Now, when I got off the horse, Jamie started doing a lot of interesting things. Like he would follow Arthur, for example, but some weird things started to happen. So I went inside of that main tent to try to explore some of the provisions, and I was able to get some vegetables and stuff like that. But I noticed Jamie did something really weird. After Arthur sort of left the tent, Jamie went inside of the tent for whatever reason, and then just decided that he was going to pull out and smoke a cigar. Like, how random does that look? That Jamie just like pulls out this cigar. I don't know where he got it from. Maybe it's in the side of his little turtle bag there, and decides to just have a smoke. Like, how funny is that? You wouldn't think Jamie Gillis would be the type to do something like that. He almost looks like he's Dutch, standing in a tent like this, smoking a cigar, sort of just like peering off and over everyone. So that was hysterical. Now, he finished his cigar, but he still remained in the tent. Now, he sort of lags behind Arthur a little bit, like wherever Arthur will go, it'll take him about 5 seconds later to begin. And apparently, Jamie is a tobacco enthusiast because after his cigar, he decided it was time to indulge in a cigarette. Like, Jamie, you got to be careful, man. You consume too much of that stuff, it's going to kill you. So I don't know why Jamie does this. The only thing I can speculate to is that it's just like random things that NPCs do while they're waiting. But it just seems so random, that's for sure. Now, if you're wondering if you can actually shoot Jamie after you've rescued him for whatever reason, if you'd like to try this, the answer is no. Every time you try and point the gun at him, the game actually won't let you fire. So once he's become your companion, you do have to keep him safe. There is no way in which you can cause harm to Mr. Jamie at all. So I'd say this experiment was semi-successful. I definitely learned some stuff that I had absolutely no idea about as far as going back up to that Chelonian camp. But unfortunately, they are gone. I don't know where the Chelonians went after Jamie and Arthur bolted. Maybe they went to another turtle-worshipping location. Who knows? But once again, then you were supposed to bring Jamie back to Mary, and this final cutscene will occur in the Valentine Station.
Jamie! Jamie! Come home. Please, Father's been very sad.
Father wouldn't know sadness if it died in his bed. But I'll come home for you.
My boy. My sweet boy. Come on. Oh, Arthur. Thank you. Thank you.
It's good to see you, Mary.
And you, Arthur. And you. Oh, you'll never change. I know that.
So that is what happens if you bring Jamie back to the Chelonians instead of Mary Linton in Red Dead Redemption 2. Please continue to let me know in the comments down below what other experiments similar like this should we try with companions that you can do in various missions and whatnot. You can reach out to me in the comments or on my Facebook page. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.